It's a busy week for me because Appsumo is currently having a very limited time sale, and one deal worth checking out is Hexospark. It's a powerful tool that can help you kickstart your email outreach strategy, and the best part is you can get it at a discounted price on Appsumo for a very limited time only. I will put affiliate links down below, but for now let's jump into the tool and show you what it can do. So here's the Hexospark dashboard. I've been playing with this for a while and definitely worth you picking up in the flash sale. It's only available for a few days. But this is a very lightweight outreach tool, and it's a little bit limited in some respects, but it gives you a lot of features in others. So you see it's a very clean dashboard, lets you know your contacts, how many emails you've been sent, opening, replies. You've got a pipeline visualization down the side. You can see how many contacts you've got and how many organizations. So this features a unified inbox. You can run campaigns. You can have unlimited contacts. And it also comes with some email templates. There is also a couple of extensions for Chrome and Firefox, and that's one of the ways you would add contacts to your system. So if we just jump over to LinkedIn, so when you activate the Hexospark extension, it will scrape the page, grab the image, first name, last name, email and phone if it is available. And it's got the About Me, so it's scraping all this information and we'll add it to Hexospark. Now, one of the issues I've had is actually quite a few people don't include email address and phone number, which you might think, well, that's fair enough, just add them anyway. But they've made email address a required field. Now, you can kind of get around this by just putting something in and add it at a later date. But just note that that can be a little bit tricky because what Hexospark doesn't do, Hexospark doesn't try and gather the email address. Okay, it's not that sort of tool where it will try and suggest emails and validate them for you. You've got to provide it all. But if we assume they had an email address, they would just appear straight in your contacts. And here you can see we've got different tags that you can assign to them. And it also lets you know whether they've been contacted, if it's just created, if they've replied. One feature I really like is the ability to set up a campaign and select it at the point you're adding a new contact, and that will kick off the campaign. So let's just jump into the campaign maker. It's very simple to use. If you've already set up email templates, all you have to do is click on one to add it, and then you can add a new step, and that could be a brand new email that you're writing. You could choose from one of the many different email templates that they provide. So you can see in this case, this will be sent when the contact is added, and this will be sent after the previous step. Now, you don't want it to be sent immediately, so you can add a delay, and that can be a number of hours, minutes, or days. Or it can be triggered when they have opened the previous email or when they've clicked in the email link. So you've got some good options there. And just dragging these over means that you can very quickly build up an email sequence that can go out over many days or many weeks. And all you have to do is find people to drop into the campaign, and then it will automatically kick things off. It's worth mentioning that if you activate the extension on a website, it will try and scrape information for you. So here it's picked up the email address, but it's not going to add things like first name, last name. It's not going to add the address here, and it's not picked up the phone number. But I could, in theory, add this email address, select campaign, and that will automatically kick off your email sequence. So Hexospark is back on Appsumo for a very limited time. I'll put an affiliate link down below. You can pick it up and make use of it for $69. That has everything you need to get started. The difference between the plans is the number of emails you can add and the number of team seats and workspaces. But to get additional team seats and workspaces, you're going to have to stack quite a lot of codes. But just on the single plan, you get all the features. You get unlimited contacts, the CRM, image personalization. You can capture leads from LinkedIn using the browser extension. And you can send unlimited emails because it uses your email address. So it will route them through via SMTP if that's how you're choosing to connect. And so you don't need to worry about the limit unless your email provider has an issue with the amount of emails you're sending. The reason you might want to consider alternative workspaces is all the stats and contacts are in this one workspace. I don't have a second workspace, but if I wanted to run a separate campaign for clients, I couldn't really do that and see the stats for it here because it's mixed in with my own. So Hexospark is a great option, especially at these prices, if you don't want to buy something like Closely. Just keep in mind that Closely can do email marketing and LinkedIn automation, whereas Hexospark is really only email marketing focused. But if you want to check out the deal, I'll put the link down below.